I'm sorry. I am sorry. Excuse me. I am sorry because I lied, okay? And I will be the first to admit that. Originally, I said I was going to be doing videos maybe once a week, maybe a little longer than that, and it's been about a month. And for that, I apologize. Thankfully, I've had some people reach out to me and ask where I was at. And to be honest, what happened was I do have videos in my phone that I've made to make more episodes. But each time I was at a bad point in life. Let me just say that. Because each time I was talking through those episodes, I just got demotivated. I didn't care. Whatever I was saying wasn't interesting to me. But it's different now. It's different. So, let's do a little recap. What's happened since before, right? Net income, fuck. Right now, checking account. Well, if we're talking net income, I got about 130 in just cash, basically. And then around 70 in investments happening. Yeah. So $50 I've sent to a management portfolio in Robinhood. $10 I just have in Robinhood. Kind of just sitting around there. I'm trying to figure out what I want to invest in it next. It's only $10, so we're still at a waiting stage with that. And then I also have $10 in Coinbase, which is a Bitcoin trading brokerage or company or app or whatever it is. Why crypto? I see potential there. Anyways, so I had a job. From last episode, I talked about getting a job. I did get the job. I quit after a week. I won't go into all the details. The pay was good, but the job was just terrible. And you may be asking, well, Joaquin, you need a job. You're broke. Yes, but I got something else lined up. I got another job at this local salon. It's paying $20 an hour now instead of the $18.50. So we just went up in price. I think it's gonna be a little less hours, but it's gonna help me manage everything else, right? So a little less hours. But I really believe that there's more income potential here, even with less hours, because that's 20, not including basically commission and tips. What job am I doing? I'm basically salesman, half salesman at that job, and then half kind of like I would just say helper. I don't like using the word helper because like if you just tell somebody, oh, I'm a helper, you know what I mean? Like if I go into all the details, it makes sense. But that's not the point. What matters is I got another job. I actually start this Thursday. It is Monday right now. So I start this Thursday. So I'm going to have money coming in soon. But what's the plan? You may ask, right? I got the job. Half salesman. But what else? Like where? Where do we go from here? Before, I was demotivated because I didn't know what I was doing as a career, right? Like what was I interested in, right? I was demotivated or unmotivated to do anything like make videos because I didn't feel like I had anything interesting to say. Nothing interesting was happening in my life. My own brain, it was a whole mentality thing, right? But now I learn that I love finance, right? Which is weird to say, but I just love okay, what do I love talking about more than anything? Money. I love talking about money. I love talking about how to create money, make money. But I don't like talking about, just because I like talking about money doesn't mean that I like talking about, job. What's interesting to me is companies and the way they run. Every single job, the job that you are working at right now, has somebody working in finance and accounting, right? Every job needs those people to run and be profitable. Because if you are making X amount of dollars as a company and you don't, well, so one, you need an accountant. It's besides the point. If you don't know where to put that money, your company's not going to grow anyways, right? It's just another wheel in the cog that's very important, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And I always thought that, no, I like sales, and I do like sales. I do like sales because it's a good way to make money. But but what do I like talking about, right? What do I want to sell? I want to, it's almost weird, but I want to sell numbers, basically. And I'm not saying I want to be a salesman for finance, but I want to be able, I wouldn't mind being like a financial analyst or analyst. Holy shit. I think I need, good thing I'm going to classes, but like a financial analyst. I don't know about working in banks, but like, yeah, financial analyst, maybe financial advisor. I love talking about, giving advice about money to other people. Even though me personally, I probably don't know enough now other than just some common sense stuff, but this is it. You know what I mean? A wise man and a good friend, asked me, he was like, you just got to find what you're autistic about, right? Just think about that. You just got to think about you got to find what you're autistic about. That's genius. That's genius right there. That was not from me. That was not a quote from me at all. I will not take credit for that. So, what now? Where am I at? Well, like I said, I told you about my money. But what am I doing to improve that? Well, to make money, to make money, you need money. As funny as that sounds. To make more money, you need more money. So before I could really invest anything, I need to make more money. Now I do have some, you could still buy like fracture shares and buy like small percentage of shares. But right now I'm just kind of learning what's the method. I don't know the method yet. There has to be a method. There is a method, right? Somewhere. I just don't know it. So that's all I'm trying to figure out. I mean, what's hard is going through YouTube and going through the internet and just trying to find somebody who's legitimate and actually has good advice. Because other than that, everybody out there is trying to sell you something, right? Nobody's just going to be posting. I wouldn't post something unless I was trying to make money out of it. Like, I wouldn't post my secret method unless I was selling that method, right? So, and it makes sense. I'm not mad at anybody doing that, but it's a struggle. Because, I got to find a way to make money, and I got to find a way to invest, but I got to find what's the real method. You know what I mean? I can't day trade. Day trading is impossible unless you have $25,000 in equity or capital. So I think that's the first step. The first step is saving up $1,000 and really investing in something. After that, it's going up to 25K. So then we could start day trading, right? Making a little, some more money. So I gotta find a method. It's called swing trading, right? Swing trading is basically, it's in between day trading and then like there's something else. I forgot the name. Swing trading is broad, but what it basically means is larger, longer trades, basically. So a good swing trading stock to buy would be Nvidia if it was like 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Because each month, money. It's just, that's free money right there. So I just need to find what stock to buy, because I think Nvidia's about capped, but I basically need to find what stock to buy and basically how to, I need to start off slow. Right now, my head's kind of rushing everything as if I have 25,000. Oh, dang. Let me see if I can do something. Sorry. One second. Okay. I'll use my watch. So basically, what I'm trying to say, right, is that I'm gonna start focusing on investing. I've been taking my accounting class very seriously. I'm gonna start focusing on investing more. I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna try and post another video soon, probably by the end of the week, to figure out what's the next move, right? Like, how are we doing this? If I can't find out a method in a week, I mean, what are we doing? Anyways, thank you, and good night.